Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with week 2 of the coaching carousel here with Coach Dunbar Snackbar. We're going to try and follow him throughout his entire coaching career, see how well he does. And you guys who didn't get a chance to watch the first episode, I am picking the Army Black Knights here and the offensive coordinator. I think this is actually the coolest pre-game tradition that they've got, where they got people parachuting into the stadium. That's actually pretty awesome. But anyway, so last week ended up being a very, very close win. We only won by a last-second field goal. Now we're going up against a team that it's going to be a little bit easier for us to come away with the win. Last week we played against San Diego State. And I did notice that even though I'm playing with the Western Michigan playbook, it's going to be pretty tough for me to kind of go with the run all the time. So I do have to mix it up and go with some passing in this. So as we go up against Northern Illinois, we'll see if that's something that I'll be able to do in this game here. But starting it off, we're going to be going with a running play over to what was going to be the left side. I found a hole through the middle, so I decided to take that here. And I pick up almost 10 yards on that one. So we're looking at 2nd and inches, and I'm going to go ahead and run it again. Now, if you guys haven't played Coaching Carousel or, go through this mode, I guess, whenever you play as a coordinator, you're only going to play one side of the ball. If you go and you choose to be a head coach, yes, you can play as both sides, but since I'm playing as the offensive coordinator, you're only going to see the Army's offense, which I think kind of complicates things a little bit here from a presentation standpoint, because a lot happens on the defensive side of things that we don't actually see what happens here. But failed attempt here to pick up the first down here on the ground, so we're looking at 3rd and 3. We're going to try and run the ball once again. But it looks like that Northern Illinois did a great job of being able to defend against that one and had the whole left side of the field here basically blitzing. And that's the direction that I was going here. So intercepted right here as I try to throw it up the middle. 4 verticals hasn't been working as much this year as it has last year. So I might have to try and find a different old trusty type of play. There's another instance where I try to run the ball. That time, nobody stopped him. I was really lucky I didn't fumble the ball there after that big hit. But that sets up 2nd and 15, and you guys know in a situation like this, I'm going to be passing. Wow, I am so lucky that didn't end up being a safety here. But back in the pocket, just trying to go with the Hail Mary. Hopefully it works. It doesn't, of course. So we've got 4th and 26. I punt here. Now, Northern Illinois is up 10-0 here at this point, so I really have to get some stuff done to be able to pick up some yards right here. Totally dropped that one. That was right in your hands. But we've got about 4 minutes left here in the first half. Going with a little screen pass here that ends up working well. Maples is able to get the first down, just bobbing and weaving around all of the Northern Illinois defenders. So this is kind of refreshing that I've got this. Maybe this will be what we need to do to turn things around. But I love the screenplay here in this game. It seems to be a lot more effective than I've seen last year. I don't know if it's just because I'm doing something differently or I'm playing against some different teams, but whatever it is, I'm liking it here. So able to go ahead and get the ball to Tucker, who does get the first down, and some more as well. You guys know that I like to do that slant play here, and if I can send about 2 or 3 people in the same area, if I can get it to one of them, a lot of times the other guys will play as blockers. Now, if I had gone to the receiver just short of him, maybe we'd be able to get another block and some extra yards, but that's okay. I'll take it since it's 1st and 10. Stevens receiving this one here. Gets about an extra 5 yards here after crossing the first down marker here. So now we're starting to get some things going here as we're getting close to the end of the first half. I'm going to go ahead and try and throw the ball up the middle here. Works out really well. Maples, though, drops it. So we're definitely starting to see that there's some problems here with our receiving core and with our halfbacks here. Just anytime we're passing, nobody's able to hold on to the ball. This time, though, I am able to hold on to it here as my tight end comes down with the catch and the first down here as well. So that was something that was very beneficial for me to go with at this point here. It was a play that was set up, but that's because I've been running the ball out of this Maryland I formation here. But, gosh. Seems like it either goes really well for me or it goes very, very poorly. And as we lose 2, you guys can kind of tell where this is going. But I'm going to go with the passing play once again. And this time it does get intercepted. I think the computer was just picking up, hey, this happened not too long ago. Defended well against it. So luckily, though, my defense is able to stop them here. 10-0. able to get it to my tight end again, who does get the first down at about the 20-yard line. So we are able to pick up some decent yards on this one here to help us move downfield. 1:40 left in the half. I'm going with the 2-minute drill right here, trying to see if we can get that touchdown here. But we're going to be looking at this one going pretty far down the field. I run out of bounds at about the 14, maybe the 13-yard line here. So I wanted to make sure that we had that clock stopped here, and I threw it just at the right time because, as you see, I got hit right when I threw the ball. So lucky that we even picked this up, but I will go ahead and take it. 1:30 left, so we've been able to get a lot of yards in a short amount of time. Steelman trying to find an open receiver. Does find Wright, who does get almost 10 yards here as well. You can see 7 for 12 on the day. That is not too bad. Now lately, actually I should say on this drive here, he's been on a little bit of a streak. Great move right here to be able to get into the end zone. Kind of go the complete other way than what the computer thought I was going to do. Now remember, we still are down now 10-6. We're going to get the extra point here, so that's going to make it 10-7. But we are still down by 3 points. I can't forget that. This drive was a lot easier than the previous ones that I've been seeing here. Maybe I've got some things pieced together now, because this is another one of those instances. I haven't played this game for a little bit. So I'll be picking it up a lot more once the baseball season is all done and over with. But still, the passing game is working. It seems like the slants have been working better for me here in this game than also in years previous to this. So now that we've got that going for me, I'll try and go with it. Maples picks up some yards right here to try and help us out. And it seems like on this drive we are still able to go ahead and move the ball downfield. So I'm hoping that the beginning part of the game was just a fluke. Great catch by Tucker. Jumping up for that one, coming down with it, denying the defender here of being able to swat that away or catch it themselves and get the interception. So we'll take a look here on this one. You can see just a great move. All right, we're going to go up the middle once again here. I'm going to try and throw to the fullback here, who is able to hold on to it and picks up 7 yards now. So 2nd and 3 allows me to go with a running game, or maybe I want to pass. So I'm going to go ahead, and I am going to go with that screenplay once again. Maples makes the catch. It seems like it was a bad throw, and now we're looking at 3rd and 2. So that was not the smartest choice. I'm going to go ahead, wait for it, and I make the catch right there. It was kind of like a 2-step drop basically right there. It was just a quick throw. Just give me the first down. That's all that matters. Brown, who is in for my injured halfback, who will just be out for the game, so don't worry. You guys are going to be able to come back and see him here. But he's definitely doing some good for the team as well, as he picks up some good yards right there and gets us within the 10-yard line. So Stevens with a great catch right here, and that's been the thing for our receiving corps is they've had some great catches. I just kind of wish he had gone ahead and he had stayed in bounds on this one, because then we'd be looking at a touchdown, but we're all right. All right, so we're about ready to hit the 4th quarter. Not able to get into the end zone on that one. So that is going to set up 2nd and goal. Let's go ahead and try something again. Very similar to what we did before. Actually, let's do the exact same thing. Maples gets closer on this one, but still isn't able to cross that barrier here to be able to pick up those points. So we'll try it on 3rd and goal. Getting it to the fullback, that works so well since the computer was anticipating me handing it off to Maples. And that's another great animation right there where you've got the little howitzer there going off. But anyway, going with the play action pass. I know, bad idea. Able to shed 1 sack here and get the ball off just in time. And I don't know what I was doing here on that first one, because I really didn't see it until he started going with some weird moves. I'm like, oh my gosh, what just happened? But the important thing is I get the ball away. No harm done for us right there. And we're continuing to move the ball downfield, and hopefully we'll be looking at getting a touchdown, because if I can get that touchdown, then I will be in the lead here as we are in the 4th quarter. Now the one downside to, or actually never mind, I take that back. I do have the 14-10 lead. Oops. But anyway, since I have the 14-10 lead, I'm going to go ahead and run the clock out. My notes were messed up. But anyway, so we're going to keep passing here for a little bit. This is probably one of those instances here where I should just be running the ball quite a bit to let the time run out. But I know Northern Illinois is going to go ahead and call timeouts every instance that they can here to try and prevent me from wasting any more clock than I already am. But the thing is if I'm trying to waste the clock, why am I passing? Not the smartest call. but able to complete it to Wright here, who gets it to almost the marker as well. And I don't know what it's been, but we've seen a lot of like 2nd and inches, 3rd and inches, 4th and inches. Gosh, I don't know if it's something, a computer glitch or coincidence, but now here we go. You guys can see about 2:50 left in the 4th quarter. Not able to get anything going on the ground right now, but eventually Northern Illinois is going to have to start calling some timeouts. And then when that happens, when they do call those timeouts, well, we're still going to go ahead and we're going to run the ball all over them. We're going to pass the ball all over them as well. I probably should go ahead and just start kneeling the ball, though, just to kind of let this game go ahead and end. But I've got to get these first downs here before I can get to that point here. So I am able to complete that. Congratulations, you guys, for hanging with me through all of this. But Maples making it to the 20-yard line here, 2nd and 3 now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go off to the right side here, continuing to try and run down the clock as Northern Illinois does continue to keep calling timeout here. And that is going to be their last one. So we're going to be looking at 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here, able to continue to run the clock. So this game should be in the bag here as Maples picks up some yards, making sure that I stay inbounds to let that clock keep running out. But we've got less than a minute now here, 2nd and 6. I can get right as the 1 second mark here gets on the board. And that was my fault here because I got stuck behind one of the defenders, and then that made it so I didn't get anything on the ground. So 3rd and 3, though. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this game finished off here. Maples finds a hole, gets into the end zone, and we're looking at a touchdown now. So I guess this is adding insult to injury here, though, as we're looking at a 21-10 game after this. And this is actually going to be our last play. So what a great way to go ahead and end it. The last 2 games that I've had, the last play that I've been seeing here from our team has been some kind of points being scored. Last time it was a field goal. This time it's a touchdown, but we end up winning here 21-10. Not necessarily the play that I was hoping for, but you know what? It works for me as long as I get that win, because that's all it cares about in the contract. But anyway, again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and thanks again for hanging in there. Congrats on making it. I feel a little rusty still, just kind of getting back into things. But you guys, if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you can. Just search Dunbar Snack Bar. You'll find me there. And you guys can stay in the know on what's going on. But anyway, thanks again so much for watching, guys. You are awesome. You really are. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.